Strawbridge Studios is a fourth-generation, family-owned school photography company. We love going out to the schools that we photograph in 28 states now and just creating memories for the families we're able to photograph.
On a typical day, our photographers will photograph 300 to 400 students at elementary, middle, or high school. Company-wide, in our peak seasons of the fall and the spring, our photographers are photographing anywhere between 125,000 150,000 students a day all across the country.
Our business is about getting that head size perfect so that yearbooks and even the pictures on the wall match. We want so that if they have an 8x10 of their child on the wall from every year, kindergarten through 5th grade, that it's not roller coaster of size.
It was unique to have a company come in and ask the school photography industry what we were looking for in a camera, and that's what Sony did.
They came to an industry that is a lot of times overlooked by major camera manufacturers, and they came with solutions. They listened to issues that we had and some of the concerns that some of our companies had transitioning over to mirrorless cameras, and they were able to bring this technology to the table and make that transition a lot smoother. We currently utilize the Sony A7 IV platform. We use that because it has given us the ability to put custom grid lines into the camera. That allows our photographers to photograph more consistently out in the field. It's important for our photographers that are in Arizona to be able to photograph the same as our photographers in New York, in Florida, and everywhere in between. The more consistently they photograph, the easier it is on the production side for us to get the product out to our parents. With the Sony menu system, we're able to place the grid lines into the custom menu, and photographers have easy access to go and toggle between whatever grid line that they need to go out and photograph whatever type of job they're photographing that day. We've generated a few different grid lines to make our peak volume of fall underclass head and shoulders and spring underclass portrait, and then we have another grid line specifically for our senior portraiture and our sports portraiture, and then we have a third grid line in there for all of our groups and panoramic images. The ability to see those grid lines, especially when you're outdoors photographing or you're in a darker lit area or somewhere where the lighting isn't perfect, knowing that those grid lines are there and you can see them clearly through the EVF or the LCD is a huge benefit. Knowing exactly where that 8x10 is going to crop every single time allows our photographers the creative freedom to really stretch themselves.
We work directly cabled into the laptop and into a database software every day to make sure that every student is matched up directly. The speed of the tethering has been fantastic. We're able to get instant feedback, both through the viewfinder, which I have become completely addicted to be able to frame up, photograph, not move my eye, and see that image in camera, gold. And then to be able to have it almost instantaneously pop up full res on the laptop, double gold.
And the grid lines help them to focus more on the at-camera interaction with the students, which makes their day much more efficient. This grid line has kind of got our photographers more engaged and more excited about photography.